This deagle just sold for $3,800 on CS Float today. It is the #1 pattern, which is pattern 490, and as of now, it is the lowest float of the pattern 490, which is 0.01 factory new. The actual buyer is this guy in the CS Twitter space called Meow Meow CS. He's a Titan Hollow collector. Now, he's actually been tracking 490 factory new sales, and as you can see from his previous tweet a couple days ago, the previous #1 sold for $2,700 on Buff, the Chinese marketplace. So he's not only paid past the previous sale, but again, this will probably be beaten. Lads, I got big news. We finally did it. We got a sponsor, and it is SkinSwap. They're one of the biggest trading sites where you can buy, sell, and trade instantly. They even have a 40% deposit bonus if you don't have enough on your trade. Make sure to use code Flary to even open a free case on them. Hey, it doesn't get better than that, huh? Hope you enjoyed the video. Let's get right back to it. Now, on this site called CS Blue Gem, we can actually look at the #1 Blue Gem patterns. 490 was 75% blue. The second best pattern, allegedly 148, has 74% blue. Now, the important thing to pay attention to is this is done by an algorithm, just measuring how much blue is on the gun. Now, of course, at the end of the day, it's opinion-based. As we can see on the both play sides, even the 490, which is claimed to be the #1 pattern, has a lot of purple in these lines, which is the ideal best position for stickers, a lot of purple. It is the closest part of the gun that you see on the screen. However, we look at 6.9, which is allegedly the third best pattern with 2% less blue. The actual purple around it is a lot more cleaner. So I'm wondering, the same way with case hardened patterns, the longer these guns stay out in the game, are we going to get a shift in different patterns? If you aren't aware, the #1 pattern for the AK case hardened is the 661. The #2 pattern is the 670. But if we compare them side by side, 670 actually has a higher blue percentage. But as a community, we decided that the 661 is a cleaner AK, it has a cleaner pattern, it even has a blue booty, so it's ideal to play with, compared to the 670 is a little bit more messed up. Could we see the same shift in these deagle heat treateds? The interesting thing to actually note is the real quantity. It has only been 17 days since the Armory Pass was released, and 86 more days till this limited edition item actually gets removed, with a supply of already 156,000 deagles. Now remember, this is actually the only registered ones. How many average players do not use CS Float extension, have never loaded it up onto the database? I wouldn't really say this item's limited edition. So I'm wondering, in the next 86 days, how many more #1 pattern deagle blue gems will be unboxed, and if this price can actually be held. The 490 pattern on other floats such as field tested or minimal wear are selling really randomly, anywhere from $400, $600, $800, even to 1.1k. To open this deagle, it costs 25 stars, and by using the maths of the total pass, we can actually work out the redeem cost, which comes to $10, not including the time it took you to get that XP. So for $10, for a 1 in 1,000 chance for the right pattern, as well as it being factory new, it doesn't seem worth redeeming, considering that the cheapest outcome you can actually get is $1.70. Now with this maths, we can actually work out how much Valve has already made in only 17 days. So with 156 deagles, we can times by 25 stars, which gives us 3.9 million stars unboxed purely on the deagle redeem. So 3.9 million stars divided by 40 cents is 9,750,000 that Valve has made purely in 17 days by the limited edition item. Now, as confirmed by a Valve dev, the Armory Pass is here to stay permanently. However, I believe the collections will rotate, as well as every 100 days we're going to see a new limited edition item. What do you think?